I have prepared for you today 10 items from a New Zealand supermarket. They all come from the frozen section. So these are going to be 10 freezer items. You prepare them either in the air fryer, in the microwave. Some of them are just easily reheatable and ready to be eaten. We are going to begin with jalapeno cheese bites. These are quite popular in many restaurants. You can find them in most sushi places as well. To prepare these, what we can do is oven bake, deep fry, and air fry. I'm going to use an air fryer. We have to preheat air fry to 200 degrees, fry for approximately 6 minutes. This actually does not take long at all, which is pretty good. Inside of this box, what we have is a bag full of jalapeno poppers. There's quite a few of them. Quite a lot actually. They're relatively huge. I expected they'll be way smaller. And weight-wise, we get 500 grams, so it's a half a kilo. To look at it a little bit closer, this is it. This is a jalapeno cheese popper. Let's go put a couple of them on a plate and put them in the air fryer and then come back to them in 6 minutes. Jalapeno cheese poppers, I made 3, so then I have definitely enough to taste, and if I like to eat more of them. This is it after being prepared in the air fryer. It looks crumbly, feels super soft inside, very gooey. I wonder if there is enough cheese inside. Also, I don't know how spicy it's going to be, so it's going to be definitely a surprise for me. Let's bite into it. The cheese and corn taste very sweet together. Spiciness wise, it'll be maybe a 5. The cheese is quite stretchy. There's enough jalapenos. I feel like without corn, it would not taste as sweet. The cheese is very creamy, and the jalapenos, the pieces of them, are quite flavorful as well. It is a very delicious and super creamy snack. Have a look in the description below to see the price of each individual item that I will list there. But all of the items in today's video are going to range between $2.50 to $20. Salt and pepper squid. Look at how beautiful these look. Generally, you can find them in your local restaurants as an entree as well, or as a side dish. They're normally quite popular and quite expensive. To get them in the comfort of your home in a box like that, just to put it in an oven or a pan, seems to be way too easy. I wonder if it's going to taste same as the restaurant quality, or if it's going to be a little bit slacky. This one over here, I'm going to also replace the oven with the air fryer, because that will be way faster and it's going to cook in identical way. This is 360 grams of the squid. I have reviewed plenty of the Asian videos, and you know what I like about the food from Asia is that they have very convenient tabs that you pull and you open an entire box. For New Zealand so far, all we get is these boxes with a very complicated sticky something, way harder to open it, and most times it looks very messy. This is our huge bag of squid. It's packed same as the chili poppers. It just has a bit more bag. You can see the squid pieces are quite huge. Let's unbag this and have a look at them closer. It looks very pale. Obviously, it's going to look nicer after the air fryer, but it's super duper frozen. It's literally like a brick. I'll go put it in now, and then we will see in 20 minutes what's it going to look like. The beautiful, still sizzling squid is ready. It definitely looks very cooked. This one's supposed to taste like salt and pepper. It just fascinates me how much stuff you can get from the frozen section these days. All of these things, you normally just see them in a restaurant, so it is pretty cool that you can actually buy them and make them in the comfort of your home. Biting into it, you can't really see much on the inside, but this is the squid over here. There's quite a bit of coating, but also it's a decent slice of squid inside. I can taste more pepper than salt. Adding lemon or lime on top of this would just make it absolutely beautiful. Coating by itself is very crispy, super buttery, and the squid tastes very nicely cooked. It's very soft. It's not too stretchy. It tastes very fresh. This one I enjoyed a lot, and I think this one is definitely a value for money, at least for me personally. I think this one is great. Potato grating. I'm not entirely sure what this is. 400 grams, so 100 grams each portion. It says some grating with spinach and ricotta. Reading a little bit more at the back, we can see that there are layers of sliced potatoes with cream, spinach, and ricotta cheese. So we're gonna have potato with all of these things on top of it, I'm assuming. You can prepare it in an air fryer or oven. These are the instructions. This one has a convenient tab to open it, and I still messed it up. These are huge potatoes. So this is potato with all of those ingredients. I don't really know how it's going to look when it melts. Let me go put this quickly in the air fryer and then come back to it in 20 minutes. It does definitely look very interesting, and it looks very creamy, like leaves that cream residual on my finger. Our potato grating with spinach and ricotta is ready. You know, when I made it in the air fryer and pulled it out, it felt kind of strange. It's like it's soft on the inside, but it has that shell on the outside of something also soft, but yet it's not breaking. It's like really strange. I'll probably begin with breaking it in half or something so I can give it a look first, as I'm really curious of what it is, as the texture of it is a little bit confusing. Breaking it in half, this is what we see on the inside. Honestly, it does look kind of creamy on the inside. It's like there's cream and spinach and cheese. I don't really know what you meant to have it with, maybe some sort of meat on the side, but let's give it a bite and see what it tastes. The ricotta cheese is very creamy. I absolutely love it. The combination of ricotta and spinach is the absolute greatest. The potato on the inside is very soft. The filling is just purely cheese, potato and spinach. With every single bite that you take, you can taste the ricotta. It is so stretchy and is so creamy. I just cannot get over it, honestly. I definitely do not regret buying these. I'll definitely buy them again. They're super tasty. Hawaiian pizza. So this is like ready to eat pizza that we can just microwave for 2 minutes and then it's ready to be eaten. Cut off the end of the bag and then place it in the microwave. Heat it on high for 1.5 minutes. Remove it from the wrap and let it stand for 1 minute before eating. We can see frozen pineapples and frozen ham. There's actually quite a few fillings over here, but not that much cheese from what I can tell already. Pizza is reheated and ready, and it smells a lot like pineapples and ham. Mostly pineapples, honestly, for some unknown reason. Looks like there is enough cheese now that everything is melted. It does look very properly dressed with all the toppings. The pizza tastes very nicely like ham and like pineapple. Pineapple is very sweet. However, the base of the pizza is super soggy. I'll try to flip it without dropping things. But you can see it's like a liquidy almost on the bottom. It's very not nice. The pizza itself, the flavor is definitely pretty decent. The cheese is very stretchy. The ham tastes very nice. There is a lot of ham on top of it. So the main flavors that I can taste coming through would be tomato, cheese, ham, and of course pineapple. I can't really taste much of anything else. It does look a bit greasy, but it does not affect the flavor anyhow because it does not taste greasy. That's the main thing. Potato and gravy mashies. You can prepare them in the air fryer in 8 minutes. So basically they are built for the air fryer, which is quite convenient. It's 400 grams in the box. Let's unwrap it. Unlike the other boxes, this one over here does not have any sort of protective layer or protective bag. This is them. This is the size of them. I wonder if it's going to have enough gravy or not on the inside. So this one we're just putting in the air fryer for 8 minutes. We can also deep fry it or bake it. Potato and gravy mashies. This feels very soft, super squishy, but also kind of puffy at the same time. It's very crispy on the outside too. Let's bite into it. It tastes kind of like chicken gravy. Deeper flavor, a little bit darker flavor, if this makes sense. But it tastes really good. It goes incredibly well, and I'm fascinated with the amount of gravy. As I expected, it'll be way less than that. I think they paid more attention to the gravy rather than to the mash, hence the amount displayed over here. Solid sized bowl with a decent amount of mash and the gravy, and it all combines well together. The gravy also tastes quite flavorful. I enjoy it a lot. The mash is very creamy tasting. Cordon bleu topper. Chicken stuffed with ham and cheese, encased in a golden breadcrumb. This looks beautiful and tasty. It's actually for the microwave. 2.5 minutes to microwave this. I don't really know what topper means, but I think it's kind of like a patty that you can eat on its own to snack, or potentially put it on top of something. But on the plate it's just shown as it's on its own with a couple of greens. We're supposed to cut the end of the wrapper like so, and then put it in a microwave. Cordon bleu topper is reheated and ready. This one's supposed to be chicken stuffed with the ham and cheese with golden breadcrumbs. Golden breadcrumbs so far do look like golden breadcrumbs. Very nice look. When I'm biting into a chicken, I can taste chicken, yes, but it tastes like chicken nuggets. So it's the same type of meat like chicken nuggets are, rather than for the comparison like an actual chicken breast. That's what I was honestly hoping for. There is some cheese on the inside, but there is not that much cheese at all. You can kind of see like a little bit there. The ham kind of just tastes like regular ham, and that cheese literally just has the texture and the flavor of that plastic cheese from the burgers. I don't mind the flavor of it. It is pretty good, but it does not give me the healthy association in my mind due to the way the patty is made. If the chicken would be like an actual chicken breast cut with all this inside, it would be absolutely amazing and stunning. Out of 10, I'll probably rate it a 7 or 8. It's not bad. I do enjoy the flavor. Just the concept of it is a bit strange to me. Bubble and squeak. This sounds very questionable. I have no clue what that is. Mashed potato with vegetables kind of like in a slab of patty. I never encountered that, and this is from Australia. I never tasted this. I never heard of this, and the name of it doesn't tell me absolutely anything. I don't know why it's supposed to bubble and what's supposed to squeak, but we will see. The preparation preparation options that we have is actually quite a few. We have barbecue, grill, pan fry, and oven bake. We're going to use oven for this specific item. It says bake for 17 minutes on 200. It smells a lot like potato and I haven't even unwrapped it that much yet. Oh, okay. So this is basically big hash browns with like vegetables in them. That's kind of what it looks like. It literally looks like a huge hash brown with vegetables in it. There's 8 inside. After 20 minutes in the air fryer, the bubble and squeak is ready. It did crisp up quite well. You can tell it looks very nice and golden brown. It feels very soft on the inside. Okay, this is actually really good. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is like a solid 9 or even a 10. It tastes incredible. Mashed potato like pressed together and stuffed with vegetables. There's green beans over here, there are a couple of peas and some carrots. You can tell though it's a little bit oily. I did not make it with any oil at all. I just simply put it in the air fryer. But the flavor is so good. It will go so well with your breakfast. Just have this and some bacon. You're biting into it, it's crispy on the outside, super soft on the inside. And the mashed potatoes on the inside also taste very creamy. Large prawn twisters. These look beautiful. You can prepare them in the air fryer and oven. Very convenient. They're similar to what restaurants sell for the entrees, for the little sides. There is 12 of them inside and it's 300 grams here too. Seasoned prawns wrapped in a crispy pastry. It has protective plastic on the outside and I think this is the only item that has protective plastic on the outside. Okay, it kind of opens in a weird way. They actually look huge. I wonder how much of this the prawn takes, but they're supposed to be maybe about this size. So in here we have 13. Let's go cook a couple of them. Let me see how long they need to be prepared for, but this is it close up. We can oven bake, pan fry, and air fry. Air fry is only 10 to 12 minutes on 200 degrees. Let's quickly go put the couple in the air fryer and then come back in a couple of minutes with them ready. The beautiful prawn twisters are ready. They look super golden brown. However, one of them popped open and the prawn is coming out. We are going to actually taste the one that's still staying in the shape, which is the other two. They feel very crispy. Let's bite into this one. This is very tasty. It's a very nicely cooked prawn with some incredible sauce. I can taste chives. I can taste some sort of cream. It tastes very fresh. It has very good quality for sure. I'm still eating this and by the way it feels, it still goes all the way over here. I think this is where it ends. And this part over here, this tail, is just a crispy tail. The tail has that satisfying crunch and I think this prawn is filled with the sauce all the way through, which is really yummy. It is a very fancy snack that you can serve at home. You honestly don't ever need any sauce with it. It just tastes very creamy on its own. The seasoning inside is very balanced and the prawn tastes very sweet and very fresh. Lasagna topper. Layers of beef cooked in a rich bolognese sauce, topped with the pasta and cheese, and encased in a golden breadcrumbs. I'm expecting to see a really weird looking product and I'm really excited for it. Let's go put it in the microwave quickly for 2.5 minutes and after this we're ready to taste it. Our lasagna topper is reheated. Let's put it on a plate and give it a taste. I can already tell this looks very oily. Let's probably break this in half and see what we have on the inside because we need to have a pasta inside. So far, breaking this in half, I can't really tell where the pasta is unless if they meant like actual macaroni pasta, not like the actual sheets of the lasagna, but the macaroni pasta on the inside. Because this is what I see so far on the top there. The mince tastes very tomatoey and this top over here, it tastes very creamy. I'm assuming this is some sort of cheese or the sauce on top, but I cannot tell where the pasta is. I honestly do not see any. I do not taste any at all. Overall, the flavor of it is very good. It does taste like there is a very decent amount of mince inside. I feel like if you just had 2 of those without any sort of food on the side, you would definitely feel full for sure because it tastes very rich and is definitely very filling. The mini pizza meat lovers flavor. Meat lover sounds very exciting. Sounds like it's gonna have a lot of meat on top. But the way it looks in the picture, maybe a lot of cheese too. It's promising us stacked with mozzarella, ham, tasty cabanossi, red capsicum, onion, tomato, barbecue sauce, and a crunchy base. I don't think it's gonna give me a crunchy base if I reheat it in the microwave for 2 minutes, but look, we can give it a try. Let's cut the end of the bag and put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. This is the frozen pizza so far. It does not necessarily look that bad. It has a lot of meat, surprisingly. Our mini pizza is finally here and it smells very strongly like barbecue sauce. Let's put it on a plate and give it a taste. It's extremely hot. During today's video is the first time ever when I'm having little microwave pizzas. I usually just buy like a big pizza and put it in the oven, but this is my first time trying something like this. So far, I'm very pleased with the toppings. The cheese melting, making it look very nice, and it smells really good like meat as well as the barbecue. The base, however, is not particularly crispy. Maybe it would be crispy if you put it like in the air fryer or the oven. Making it in the microwave, it does feel very soggy. As you can see over here, there's a lot of barbecue sauce as a base of the pizza, and it tastes so lovely. It's very sweet and and it has that signature barbecue flavor at the end as well. The meat does taste very cooked. The cheese does taste very nice too. I think all of these ingredients just combine very well, and it makes a very quick and very easy lunch. Just take one of these pizzas, put it in a microwave, and it's ready in 2 minutes. It might not necessarily fill you up entirely, but it will definitely fill the space in your stomach until you have to eat the next time. All the food in today's video I definitely loved very much, and I would definitely recommend you absolutely everything. I was not disappointed with anything at all. It's very quick, it's very easy to prepare in the oven or the air fryer or the microwave, and I would suggest you all of these things as a quick and easy meal. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have tried these things before, or if you would like to try air fryer foods in the future. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel to support me. I will see you in the next video.